Hey, this is going to be a laid back live today. I'm putting up my Christmas tree. So I'm just going to, go over some of the stories that I covered this week. And I'm Listerine, by the way. Just going over some of the stories that I covered this week. And I'm going to put up my Christmas tree. I have something on the stove too. My son is making some holiday food for his Christmas party he's about to go to. And he asked me to check on it. So I'm going to get up in a little bit to go check on it and come back. Um, but yeah, this is going to be a laid back live, just kind of going over some of the stories I covered this week, and just talking about some stories that I found. And I used interesting so much last week. I'm gonna try not to use it this week, but just go over some of the stories that caught my attention in the news. All right. So this is my Christmas tree, guys. I have a fake Christmas tree. So it's already pre-lit. So it came with the lights already. I've tried the real trees before, and I find that after the season is done, it's too much stuff to clean up. Hi, introduce yourself. Let me know where you're coming in from. I'm putting up my Christmas tree today, and I'm going over some of the stories that I covered this week. So by the end of the live, I should be finished putting up my Christmas tree. And so anyway, I'm saying that I have a fake Christmas tree because I've tried the live ones before, and it's too much cleanup at the end of the season. And plus, this lasts longer. I have this tree, I can use it, I put it away, and I pick it back up next year. And then I have another Christmas tree next year. Let me know, do you guys use a real Christmas tree or do you use the fake one? Let me know if you do that, what you do. All right, the first thing is, as I said, my Christmas tree has lights on it already. So it already has lights. It's just figuring out which part goes where. But anyway, the stories that I covered this week on the channel, I did do a video about Jay-Z. And oh my goodness, I wonder if all the parts are here. I did a video about Jay-Z and Beyonce and Blue Ivy. They went to the Mufasa opening. Putting up my Christmas tree, guys. Introduce yourself. Let me know where you're coming in from. And so that story, I heard people talking a lot about her dress. Hey, how you doing? Weed? Okay, let me know more about that in a little bit. So anyway, so this story, yeah. So they were talking about her dress. I thought her dress was cute. I didn't see an issue with her dress. I thought that I'm pulling out my Christmas tree from last year, guys. So I'm just putting everything together. This is my color scheme. I wasn't gonna buy any new balls or anything like that. So this is the color scheme I use. You like it? It was red, just like a lot of different color balls. And then I have a star. Oh yeah, and I had some of these too. So I like Blue Ivy's dress. Oh, you come from Russia? Hey, hi from Russia with love. Yeah. So putting on the base, and they look awkward on the runway though. They looked a little awkward, and understandable so. They're gonna be uncomfortable because who wouldn't be after you heard the allegations against Jay-Z? So I would expect them to be uncomfortable with the situation and about what's going on. So, but I think they handled it pretty well despite that. I hope I have all 4 feet. I do. So I thought they handled it pretty well despite the fact that they were going through all of that. And then the young lady who put charges against them, she came out this week. Supposedly some of her story is falling apart. This is the thing with Christmas tree. I should have put it on the floor ahead of time. Her story is falling apart, like my Christmas tree. Let me see. Free Diddy. Okay, that's what you say. I don't know. We'll have to. The courts will have to decide that one. And then so again, we'll have to wait and see because she said certain people were there. See, this is the base of my Christmas tree. She said certain people were there and they weren't there. Are you? It looks like weed. Ah, don't worry. When it comes out, it'll come out good. Because I have the lights on it already. The lights are on it. And those people said they were someplace else. So she was supposedly, you see, it's already forming. I'm gonna put the camera back. I'm gonna put it back a little more. It's already forming. Don't worry. By the time I'm done, it'll be cute. Okay. This tree I'm not advertising for them, but I got this tree at Walmart last year. And I actually got a deal on it because normally this tree costs like $80-something or something like that. And I happened to get it online and I was like, it was like the last one or last two available. And I ended up getting it for like $30 or $40. So jump on Walmart site if you need one of these trees. Maybe you'll catch a deal too. All right, so yeah, so it's coming together. This tree and this tree isn't hard to put together either. It's just figuring out what's the second part. So I guess this is the second part. Voila, pretty basic. So you guys, do you use a real tree or use a fake? It looks like you're getting away. Leave my tree alone. It's coming. It's coming. You're gonna see when the lights light up. When the lights light up. As I said, I don't use a real tree anymore because I tried the real tree a couple of years. And when I tried the real tree, it was a mess to clean up at the end of the season. Then you got to put it out at the right time. No, the lights, yeah, it has lights. The lights are built in. I love that because it saves me a lot of time. Look, it's already coming together. And it's pretty tall considering. Then I got to open up all of this stuff. Yeah. But anyway, we'll wait and see what happens with Jay-Z and Diddy. I mean, Jay-Z and his court case. The other story I covered, which I'm going to pull back a little bit because I'm going to put the top part on. Can you guys hear me okay? I know I'm making a lot of rustling noise here. Crunch the branches. Yeah. Oh, crunch the branches together? I mean, I'm going to open them up, but I'm going to put it all together first. Then I'm going to open it up. Once I put it all together. So I'm going to move my box out the way. At the end of the season, I take my tree. I put it back in my garage. I put it in the box, and I'm good to go. So there we go. So it's coming along. How does it look so far? And as I said, the lights are already on it. Okay. It's coming. It's coming. All right. How does it look? Leave it like that? No. It still has a third part. We still have the top. All right. Okay. It's definitely not hard to put together. Yeah. The other story that I did a story on Orlando Brown, and that was a longer video. Let me pull this up. Let me put this camera up a bit more. How's that? All right, I did a story on Orlando Brown, and I just find him very interesting. He's he just has he had the substance issue, but it looks like he's really made a good recovery. I used to work with people on well, I still do sometimes with people who have substance abuse and mental health issue. And a lot of times the people that I work with who have substance abuse and it usually goes together. They have both. They have a mental health issue and they have a substance abuse issue. A lot of times it goes together. So, but he's been in recovery, and he's having a new baby. So I was just looking at some of his videos, and I just think he's very interesting. I'm using interesting again. I think he has a great story. So that's why I did a video on him. How does it look? Ah, yeah, yeah. But Charlie Brown, listen, it works for me. Okay. Who said crunch the leaves together? I'm gonna try that. Let's see. You'll see when my tree come together. Don't laugh at my tree now, but you'll see it'll come together. It will come together. Ha ha ha. You open up these leaves. Don't worry. It just takes a little playing with. They'll come together. You'll see when it's done. Yeah, so but he was talking a lot of stuff. You know, he's talked a lot against a lot of celebrities that he made love to a lot of celebrities. This is Orlando Brown. So he says that he's made love to a lot of different celebrities. So I don't know if to believe him or not. Do you guys believe him? Let me know. Do you guys believe Orlando Brown actually had relations with these people that he claims to have relations with? I think he even brought Nick Cannon into it, Cat Williams. He brought a bunch of people into it. So I have something on the stove as well, guys. My son is making some ziti, and he left me to check on it. So I don't want to talk and burn up his ziti. So I gotta pay attention. If you hear the beat before I do, because he specifically warned me before he left not to burn his ziti. He's a better cook than me, actually. So my son is a better cook than me. How's it coming along? Okay, it still looks, I could see why y'all looking at it. It still looks funny. It's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. I'm gonna turn the light on. Oh gosh. Forgot I had to plug it all up. I just gotta plug it up. Mm-mm-mm. All right, I got the plug here. All right, let's see. We're gonna light it up. It's coming along. It's coming along. All right. Okay, and after that, the next story I covered, let me take a look. Oh, I did a video on, it's getting there. I know, right? It's getting there. I'm gonna go into this thing for a second. Give me a second here. I had another live thing scheduled, but I couldn't click on the link. I did a video on keeping up with the Joneses. I don't know if you guys saw any of these videos. The keeping up with the Joneses video is just a video. I was just sitting around thinking about our community and how a lot of times, even this, we spend money on a lot of things, Christmas trees, all kind of stuff, and we just keep spending, and we're not saving and contributing to our communities. So I did a video on that. All right. Let me know. You guys didn't let me know yet. What kind of tree are you getting? Or do you have your tree up already? Let me know if you have your tree up already. Your Christmas tree up. Fix the back. Fix the back. Oh my goodness, I plugged it out. I hope the light didn't go out. Mm-mm-mm. I plugged it out. Now I can't remember where the plug was at. Okay, I plugged it out. Give me a sec. Okay. Oh man, guys, my Christmas tree trying to embarrass me here. Don't laugh. Ooh. Ah. That's why I guess that's why you can't keep Christmas tree for the next year. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to go out and buy new lights. Because if my tree goes out, I'm gonna have to go out and buy new lights for the tree. Walmart let me down again, damn it. Oh no, the second one probably got plugged out. Oh, okay. We're still good. It just got plugged out. Aha! Walmart did not let me down. Okay, it's coming along. How does it look? I still need to keep crunching. Let me do this side. Because when you put it back in the box, you have to kind of put it all together. So all of these, I got to open them back up. All right. It's getting there. How does it look? Okay. I'm gonna put some. I'm gonna put some ornaments on it, and you're gonna see the difference. But I'll probably have to keep opening up after I get off the live. I'm probably gonna have to keep opening it up. How is it? It's not bad, just with the lights. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. Okay, I did another video on the 7th annual celebration of Black cinema and television, which I feel like I just found out about that event a few days later. I'm gonna start putting my balls on now. I found out about that event several days later because the Carters took up the attention of everyone. And so that event seemed like it didn't get a lot of attention based on that. So uh, you had Cynthia Erivo was there, and she looked beautiful. Let me see. I'm looking to see all the. Um, how's it look, guys? I think I lost some of the things to hang it. One second. Okay, guys. I'm just looking at. Okay, you had Regina King. Tyler Perry was there also. I was just trying to remember all the people who were there. Um, then you had. I don't know much about her. Oh, Johnny Ellis Taylor. I don't know much about her, but she was there also. Oh, and you had Kelly from Destiny's Child. She was there as well. But as I said, the Mufasa event took all the attention. But eventually they got attention, from the press. So I thought everybody looked good at that event, and that was a nice event. All right, give me any suggestions that you like. If you think I should put a certain ball somewhere, let me know. I have this little ballerina, little cute back ballerina. I'm gonna stick it somewhere on here. Representation. I like to have a little representation on my tree. I'm not really I just kind of, well, we're not really great big Christmassy people in my family, because in Jamaica we didn't really have Christmas trees. So I kind of just discovered Christmas trees when I came to America. So we celebrate Christmas, but some years we have Christmas trees, and other years we don't even bother with Christmas trees. It's not like a major thing for us. Like, can you hear me? Like in Jamaica, guys, with Christmas, we mainly, people don't have Christmas trees. So what we mainly celebrate with is getting together, spending time with the family. Like my mother would make like a nice big Christmas dinner, and we had eggnog in the morning. So the family we made eggnog, and we didn't even exchange gifts. You know how they have gifts in America? Everybody there was no gift exchange. I guess, of course, people didn't have money like that to be buying gifts, but we just didn't do gift, and I never missed it. I never missed it. I used to hear about American kids with the Santa Claus, but I knew I didn't have a chimney, so I didn't expect Santa Claus to come because we didn't have a chimney. But I'm glad I never heard those Santa Claus stories like that, because personally, I feel like Santa Claus is like the first lie we tell our kids. when we tell them about Santa Claus. So if I had I did tell my kids about Santa Claus, but if I had to raise them, I wouldn't even mention Santa Claus to them, because when it's like, that's how kids start to not trust us as adults, because we keep telling them about the Santa Claus, and then how do they trust what we say after that? Because we lie to them, and even though we look at it as like a fun thing, it's a lie, making up the Santa Claus. So they start getting the idea of what to believe and what not to believe. I know I'm like one of those theorists when it comes to stuff like that. But I wouldn't even tell my kids about Santa Claus. But we grew up without Santa Claus. We grew up without Christmas presents. And Christmas was always still like a great time and a wonderful time for us. Never had any issues enjoying Christmas. So, but when my kids were little, I gave them presents and stuff like that. We had presents, but again, if I had to do it, I wouldn't even be a big celebrator of Christmas. Because I think we okay, let me turn my pot off, guys, before my son comes to burn his lasagna. Guys, let me show you his lasagna. That's my son's lasagna. He's making it for his Christmas party. He made it for a Christmas party he's going to with his friends. So that's his lasagna there. All right, guys. But mainly, those were the stories I covered on the channel. I didn't do like a major bunch of stories. I did a couple of stories. And again, I'm gonna use this word interesting one more time. I do stories that I find interesting. And not every story is out there I find interesting. So I don't usually cover all the stories. I just cover the ones that I really like. Too much of these next to each other. All right. I'm gonna finish. How's the tree coming along? What do you guys think? Oh, you said Mr. Golf? You said why I don't buy a real one? Because I've had the real trees before. And what I find with the real trees is, for one, they're costly. But it's not even the cost really, because a $40, $50 tree is not that much. But I just find that I don't smell the spine that they're talking about. I don't really smell it that much. And then at the end of the season, you have all this stuff on your floor that you have to clean up. And then you gotta wait to a certain time of the year to put the tree out. And then when it starts drying up, it just, it just gets all over the place. But it's also a savings for me. So I just use the same tree the following year. So that's the main reason. But that's the main reason I use this tree. But I'm gonna open up this tree some more. I'm gonna keep opening it up so it can look a little more lifelike. And I'm gonna add the rest of the balls. But how does it look so far? I think it's coming along pretty well. All right, guys. I don't hear any feedback from you guys, so don't forget to like the live. I'm gonna finish up my tree, and then I will see you next week. Okay? Same time, same back channel. Have a good one. Bye. See you next time. You know what?